Kupina kuphe madolobheni azokuplasta khona sawubona ke mbukele and a warm welcome to this week's edition of Ilungelo Lakho. It's your ride. Silethela ke lihlelo lapha kuhamba phambili SABC 1 Mzansi for sure naku SABC Plus. Mina ke ngisimpiwe Ngqongwane. And today on the program we're looking at how South African women in particular are turning clicks into cash in the world of e-commerce. Asasingene shica enzabeni yethu ke namhla kuva ukuthi ke ikakhulukati bantu besifazane bayenta kanjani imali nge-internet. South African women continue to redefine entrepreneurship with e-commerce and drop shipping. Asasiveke ukuthi ke laba bekunene sebangene kangakanani ke kumabhizinisi nge-internet. Insatheli yethu Papa Machangana Dube usilethela ke na umbiko.
Minyaka le ingakumbi kule nyanga yethupha evuyisana nobugorha bamanina sikhunjuzwa rhoqo ngemicelimngeni nenhlungu abasajamelane nayo eyempatho engalinganiyo nemivuzo ephansi xa kuthelekiswa neyamadoda phakathi kwezinye izinto. Lo mivuzo ephansi namathuba angalinganiyo kwezoqoqosho yile ekhokelela ekubeni batsale nzima. Yilonto ke kuye kunyanzeleke ukuba omama bathi ukuncotsha bazame amanye amacebo okuphilisa iintsapho zabo. Ubhubhane we-COVID obekhe waqoqisa ushiye abasetyhini phantsi koxinzelelo nanjengoko uninzi lwaphelelwa yimisebenzi luwashiya noxanduva lokondla intsapho. Kweso simo sobumnyama bade bavela namacebo okuthintela indlala. Phakathi kwamaqhinga abavele nawo kukungena kushishino olwenziwa kwi-intanethi lento ibizwa i-e-commerce ngolwasemzini kwane-dropshipping apho usomashishini ekwazi ukuthengisa izinto angaziphethanga yena ngesiqu. Zezindlela zalamaxesha ke abasetyhini kweli asebebhenele kuzo ukuzenzela ingeniso. Uvelani Kamu waseKapa nosedume ngelika Miss Dropshipping kumaqonga onxibelelwano ungomnye wabo asele bebalasele kwi-e-commerce. Lulwamvila lwe-COVID olumdudulele koluhlobo loshishino ngonyaka ka-2021. Ithe kanti leliqhinga elizomzisela iziqhamo.
I didn't have money to start a business at that time, though I needed to start a business. Ndandingenamali yothenga istore. Ndakwazi uqala i-dropshipping ungenayo i-website. Ndim lo, I was able to start a dropshipping store with just social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, and WhatsApp. Eyona advantage enkulu is awudingi imali, awudingi stock khona ukuzoqala i-dropshipping. Uyakwazi uvuka nje ekseni uzikhangelele i-supplier and start selling just like that. And as fumana ke i-suppliers ndaqala kanjalo ndimane ndithatha i-pictures from e-groups, WhatsApp groups okanye Facebook pages, they advertise. My customer pays me, I would forward my order to my supplier. My suppliers would then package the orders and courier or send the orders straight to my customers.
Namhlanje ke okakamu noseledume kumaqonga anjengo TikTok na ku YouTube uzingca ngokuba ngumthengisi ngokunokwakhe. Unoluthando Gama naye uzenzele udumo ehlabathini kolushishino lohlobo lwe-e-commerce. Akathengisi nje kuphela, ukwangumseki we-ecom lifestyle, iqonga lokucebisa nokufundisa abantu indlela yokwakha amashishini kwi-intanethi kusetyenziswa i-dropshipping kumaqonga afana no-Takealot kwakunye no-Macro Marketplace.
Mina bengumuntu odayisa esikoleni ngezigama ekuthiwa dropshipping ngathi ngiyazama kanti ngizohit i-jackpot. Ngihlezi ngiba inspired from ngibukela abantu abangahlali this side eSouth Africa, so nokubona umuntu emncane nabo 17 years old but they are already millionaires doing big things.
Namhlanje nguye ke owenza ezo big things. Okagama ngeseshoni zakhe zokufundisa nge-e-commerce unothotho losomashishini abaphumeleleyo kushishino kwelicandelo nabenza imali etshisiweyo kungokunje.
Ukuthi yonke into possible, just putting the hard work ukuyimisela nje, and yeah, and siphila kumhlaba manje information iningi, internet, so ungakwazi ukuyifundela nawo.
Kubonakala ngathi amanina anobuchule bokuza neqhinga linqabile. Kwabo ke abasonge izandla, umbuzo ngowokuba uza kuyithola kanjani uhlelekoneni. Phaphama Changana Dube, yilungelo lakho.
Manje khuluma kabanti ke ngenzaba yethu asasimukele ke yena Mathupha noLuthando Gama ungilomunye ke wabomake lasebente ke impumelelo emabhizinisini e-commerce kanye ne dropshipping. Sibe naye ke na Omar Amaru lomele ilhovisi le Consumer Goods and Services Ombudsman. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Sanibukele ehlelweni sanibonani.
Sawubona, siyabonga.
Ngiyabonga.
Good to have you on the show. Ngicela ke wena Luthando. Kuthi ke i-dropshipping ne-e-commerce yini siyakubona lapha vele you making waves on the internet, you know, you've got such a huge following nebantu ke bayakusupporta kule business yakho. Sichazela abantu ukuthi waqala kanjani nekuthi ke what are the requirements kungena ke kule business yakho?
Ngiyabonga. So indlela engaqala ngayo ngaqala ukudayisa esikoleni. So end up ngiseva just imali kancane so that ngizokwazi because ngisuke eNewcastle. I'm from Newcastle, so that ngizokwazi ukuze Joburg because nginganotice ukuthi la eJoburg izinto zimove fast.
Bodayisa ini ke esikoleni sicela?
I used to sell jewelry, but that time we used to call it drop shipping because our benga handlish mini stock. So being the middleman, so if umuntu ethenga kimi mina I just pass the order to my supplier and then the supplier also fulfill the order to the customer. So ngaqala kanjalo, and then a few years later nakuvelo Take a Lot also someone wang introducer to Take a Lot e-commerce leyo, and then yeah ngaqala kanjalo then.
E-commerce yona ke how does it intersect net drop shipping, because there's a bit of confusion with regards to ukuthi yini, what is what, nekuthi ke ku drop shipping kuba ne stock noma ku e-commerce kuba bete stock or the other way around?
Yeah, so dropshipping ne e-commerce isn't ingafani. Dropshipping is when mawudayisa without handling the stock, shukuthi awuna stock. And then e-commerce ama marketplaces like Take a Lot, dayisa into online or ama services.
Manike now uthi udayisa without the stock. Shothi wena ke u advertiser noma ku marketer i-product lo ngakayiphathi lengaphatheki.
So dropshipping usuke une supplier. Leyo uzothi mangabona uthola order, then izosuka from the supplier straight iya kwi customer.
Okay.
Yeah. But kuyadingeka ukuthi nawe uzenzele i-research yakho so that uteste ucela sample from your supplier before uzuyidayisa, so that ungaze udayisa izinto ezingekho right ebantwini.
Yeah, ngoba vele nje when you are a marketer you need to market what you know. Ngeke phela uthengisa into longayathi. Ma Omar Amaru, let me also bring you into this conversation. Ngiya understand ukuthi ke lehhovisi lenu has released its annual report. Itsini ke le report with regards to today's topic, sikhuluma ke nge dropshipping kanye ne e-commerce?
Okay, ngiyabonga. In terms of stats esikhiphile se annual report last week, for the past financial year we saw an uptick e-commerce space. In such a way from the previous year to the current year there's an uptick of 30%. So what I can say is that we have worked on over 12,000 complaints, and 30% of those complaints are from e-commerce space. So already lento le yakubonisa ukuthi life is pushing us to that space. Actually, since COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen before COVID, masicheka ma stats, the e-commerce was only rating 3%. But after COVID, then we started to see an uptick. Even today, we have seen ukuthi there's 30% of complaints which are generated from the e-commerce space. So as much as the life is putting us or shifting us to that space, but you can already see ukuthi there's still umsebenzi omele wenzakale, because if ever we are still receiving those complaints from consumers, what are they complaining about? Maybe if we can look into that.
What are those complaints? Vele nje singakangene ke ku regulation of this industry. Yini lama complaints kahle kahle?
Basically, abathengi, they are complaining about no delivery. You see, that is what we are seeing lapha ku e-commerce space. And remember, at that point, the money has already been taken from the consumer. Now the expectation is delivery. So that brings an ease.
Are you talking about late
vulnerabilities.
delivery or no delivery at all?
No delivery at all,
How?
and also late delivery. And if the delivery do happen, the order is not as per specification. So that means there's a mix up in the order. So these are the common things that we are seeing around e-commerce space. No delivery, or the delivery is late. If it comes, then in order it's mixed up.
Okay. No, I want to get into detail with regards to that. Mbukele ke sibambe lapho ke sizitshele ngasetitolo asosihlangane kunasibuya emakethe. Leli lungelo lakho. Welcome back, everybody. We're still talking e-commerce and dropshipping and about how South African women are cashing in. Sishayela ngilicingo khona manje la estudio ku 0117140671 noma ke 0117140672. Ungasithumela futhi na WhatsApp ku 060-844-9857 noma ke usithinze ku Facebook. Namhlanje njengoba ngishilo ke sikhuluma nge-dropshipping kanye ke ne-e-commerce. Sinaye ke i-expert ke lapha siphinze sibe na Omar Amaru from the Consumer Goods Council. Now Noluthando, earlier on bukhuluma nge-research kuthi nami I need to do some research into the products that I'm selling. What kind of research? What goes into that research?
Okay, so mawuyenza i-dropshipping, obviously kumele uqale uthole i-supplier, but i-supplier yakho kumele ucheck ukuthi i-supplier right, umuntu ozodeliver yini kuma-customers akho. So there's a way to check ama-reviews of the suppliers.
Okay.
Also you check products, or ubheka ama-product aku-demand. Uyakwazi ukusebenzisa ama-tools anjengabo Google Trends, la ukwazi khona ukucheck ama-products are in demand. Also with the loss side, you must know ukuthi mangabe usudayisa imuphi umthetho kumele uyilandele in terms of also registering your business.
Okay. So basically ungayiqala le business with little or no capital at all.
Yebo uyakwazi ukuyiqala because khumbula ukuthi mangabe ku dropshipping umuntu mayithenga usebenzisa imali customer and then you only just take a percentage yakho.
Oh, okay.
Once a customer selikhokhile.
So, okay, maybe let's just get to the bolts and the nuts of this. Utsinga i-computer, hangisho. Utsinga ne-internet.
Yes.
What else do you need? How do you connect with the supplier ne consumer?
We khona platform esibiza nge-AutoDS. Ila usuke i-automated. Uyakwazi ukuthola i-supplier bese uyi-connecta to i-shop yakho.
Yeah.
So kahle into oyidingayo udinga imali ozokwazi ukukhokhela le platform ozobe udayisa kuyo. Khona bo Shopify, e-commerce, right? So labo bayakucharge about $29 per month, and also udinga i-domain. So i-domain, it's that one, www.yourshopname.com, right? Uyayikhokhela nayo, kodwa uyikhokhela kanye ngonyaka. And then obviously futhi uzodinga nokwenza marketing so that abantu bazokwazi ukubona product yakho. So sengathi ama-expenses ozomele ube nawo lawo.
So wena nje nawuqala i-marketing yakho boyendlela kuphi?
Facebook ads,
Okay.
khona nama TikTok ads, and also khona into esibiza ngokuthi it's organic traffic. So kuyi free traffic, you don't need to ukhokhela ama ads. So we just post organic with TikTok. That's organic. Our kokanga is just free exposure.
Right. So what kind of products do you sell?
Mostly ni business nama electronics, TVs, makushintsha season, now it's fans. Last time business ngama heater. Yeah.
Okay. So nangabe asesithi ke uyamthola ke umuntu noma ke i-supplier ne-consumer naso advertiser naso marketer, do you market your business or do you market the actual product, or maybe in this instance i-TV yakho?
Okay, so mawukhuluma nge-dropshipping uzomele uzenzele wena i-marketing, but masikhuluma nge-e-commerce mawudayisa to these platforms abo Takealot, Amazon and Makro.
Yeah.
Those platforms bayakwenzela i-marketing. When into omele ukuyenze ukuthi uze ne-product to them. Uyabona mawusearcha something on Google, these companies baya rank already. You see Takealot, you see Amazon. So mangabe udayisa to these marketplaces, umuntu oqala ngam advise ukuthi aye to these marketplaces compared to dropshipping. Because dropshipping wenza umsebenzi omningi most of the time.
So akhona my incentives ekuthenga online. Like, why should I buy from you instead of buying from a shop or a furniture shop or an appliance shop?
I think abantu kungazi ukuthi bazothenga pho kokuqala. Okwesibili, maybe it's inconvenience because bazokudelivela la uhlala khona.
Or but deliver right at my doorstep?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no transportation costs and everything. So the transportation costs are borne by you?
So I think it depend. So my transport fees also not siyakhokhela some other times amanye ama platforms so kungama customers azokhokhela transport.
Or so nifaka kule price?
Yeah,
the transport costs?
We're selling price.
Okay, all right. Wow, interesting. Oma, so what have you observed in terms of trends? Is dropshipping or e-commerce seasonal? Noma vele nje, it's an upward trajectory.
From our observation, based on the complaints, as is Tolayo in the office, it's ongoing. And like she has alluded, Uguti, it's convenient, you know, because you shop in the comfort of your home and you can shop at any time than driving to a brick and mortar store, you know, and standing in the queues. So, Siyabona Uguti, that space, we cannot shy away from it. Ifigile, and we are still going to see more of it. So I'm glad that she is saying, as part of their research, they need to also understand ukuthi umthetho uthini.
Yes.
Because there is Consumer Protection Act that protects the consumer's rights, and there is also a legislation that governs online transaction, which is Electronic Communication and Transaction Act, EACTA, you know. So they need to understand the provisions within the two legislations. Uguti, what are the consumers' rights and what are their obligation in terms of the law as dropshippers or online sellers?
Let's cover all the sectors here. Umthetho ke ungamela noma ke uvumela bobani ukuthi basebente. Does it regulate the dropshipper, I mean the middleman, the consumer or the supplier?
Interesting question. Yazi ndine umthetho awubheki ukuthi ubani othengisayo. And the reason why I'm saying that, to a ordinary consumer, akazi kune dropshipping, kune middleman, wazi ukuthi I've transacted online.
Yes.
So the law looks at that. Everyone in the value chain needs to be accountable. If anything can go wrong a product and a consumer ati umuntu so ongithengisela product, tina we go to that person. And if that person will say, no, I mean, I'm just a middleman, they are accountable because the law says everyone in the value chain. It doesn't matter which you are the manufacturer, you are the supplier, or you are the distributor. You need to take accountability.
So do you have a database of bantu abanjengabona Luthando, like all the dropshippers, noma ke laba ku e-commerce or dropshipping, in terms of just understanding their work or whether they're complying to imithetho ke lengamela e-dropshipping?
Not quite. Remember,
So nibati kanjani?
Tina, as the Ombud, we can only pick up e-supplier based on the consumer complaining, lodging a complaint.
Okay.
So if ever umtengi uyathula aga complain if something goes wrong, we wouldn't know ukuthi kunabona Luthando. But immediately makube usimpiwe then complained ukuthi I've bought online and the delivery was not as per my order. Then we will find out from you, Simpio Utenge Guban. Then we approach Unaluthando. Then we start. During the mediation process, as much as we want to access redress for Umtengi, we also want to educate the supplier.
Absolutely.
And most of the time we come across suppliers who are not informed ngomthetho. But we get those people who will say, I didn't know. And then they embrace a recommendation here Ombud. You didn't know, but this is what needs to happen in order ukuthi umthengi athole i-recourse yakhe.
So Luthando, yini ngetinkinga leni ayidibane nato? Nekuthi ke wathi ixatulula kanjani?
I think inkinga esidibana nazo eziningi returns, a lot of returns. I think back to a point lakhe lokuthi umuntu uyathenga and then thola ukuthi it's not the same, incorrect product. Abanye abantu ama quality issues amanye suppliers they don't even test the product bayidayisa and uthola ukuthi it's defective mayifika kwi-custom it's not working. So I think most inkinga enkulu it's definitely ama-returns.
So wena ke nangabe kune return, let's see the cost of transporting the product back to supplier, is it borne by you or the consumer himself?
It's me. So yimi omele egade zonke lezo zinto.
So you have to make sure ukuthi vele the order is according to the specifications.
Straight.
Right. All right. Let's now take our first caller. Sinaqiniso lapha ke Newcastle. Sakumole ehlelweni sawubona.
Sanibona ninjani?
Siyaphila unjani baba?
Ngiyaphila kakhulu.
Ukhala kusithi baba, talk to me. What's on your mind?
Cela ukubuza ukuthi ukuphi umehluko phakathi kwe dropshipping ne e-commerce, because I've tried mina ukudayisa online and ngathi bengakhona ukuhlukanisa kahle kahle sibona kuyikubi.
Now uzama ukudayisa online, what happened? Did you encounter any problems? Noma ke khona inkinga lowahlangana nato?
Oh, ngazama ku Shopify, ngavula isitolo, ngakhanda, ngakhokhela i-domain, but then angikhonanga ukuthi ngifole i-traffic ezongena abantu bathenga.
Yini zabe ungakhonanga? Awukhonanga uku-advertiser noma?
Ngazama uku-advertise, ngakhokhela, but then still angazi noma ama-products yini. Ngahluleka.
Okay. No, khona ke lo aba successful ke kule dropshipping ne e-commerce nolthando gama ke utachazela ukuthi yena ke yini secret yakhe noma ke yini imfihlo yakhe lekayisebenzisa ukuze ukuthi ke aphumelele abe kuleli zinga lekakulo. Thank you so much for your call. Maybe ngaphindze sibuyele emva ke sichaze kabantu ukuthi ke yini umehluko emkhathini kwe dropshipping ne e-commerce and but just hold your thought. Kwanyalo ke sishelele ngasethi market. Please don't go away. Sitawuphindze sibuye khona manje. Leli lungelo lakho. Sakumukela futhi ngibukele tincingo tethu setivuliwe ukuthi nabe ngaba ingcenye ehlelo lethu namhla ngwashaya icingo ku 0117140671 noma ke 0117140672. These are participation lines. Ngwashaya futhi icingo ku 0117140672. They are on the screens right now. You can also send us a WhatsApp to 0608449857 noma ke usithinze ku Facebook. Earlier on we had a caller from Newcastle. Uyacela ukuthi manje nichazele ukuthi umehluko yini. We did touch on it a little earlier on, but ngicela ukuthi siphindze sibuyele emuva umchazele ngemehluko emkhathini kwe e-commerce ne dropshipping ngoba uthi iqiniso yena wazama lokuwenda but wehluleka, and ne advertising ke wazama ku-advertiser wehluleka ukuthi ke where did he go wrong?
Okay. Just ukuphendula ukuthi ngicabanga ukuthi indlela owenze ngayo ushilo ukuthi une Shopify account kodwa futhi wa-add nama product wathenga ne domain. Kodwa ngicabanga ukuthi inkinga kubalekile ukuthi udayise i-product eku-demand. So uyakwazi ukuya ku-Google, there's a tool ekuthiwa i-Google Trend ongafika uyisebenzise so that uzokwazi ukudayisa ama-products that are in demand, so that noma ngathiwa wenza ama-ads or your marketing, but at least it's a trending product that people are willing to buy. Awufuna ukuyithola udayisa i-product abantu abangafuna ukuyithenga. And then umehluko phakathi kwe dropshipping and e-commerce, it's that i-dropshipping you don't hold stock, so it's just straight from supplier to the customer when uyi middleman. And then e-commerce ama-platforms abanjengabo Takealot, Amazon, just selling products online and services.
Okay. So in terms of trending products, maybe ungasinika nje examples of some of the trending products so that bantu bangadikhanzi seba dayisa info lengathengiseki.
I think mina ngibusy kakhulu with I'm just changing with the season. So ngathi advise with people also mhlambe nabo since now kuzongena isummer they can check out ama fans.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So
also,
you're saying my electronics they sell? Yeah,
they sell. Also I'm selling through these platforms, so angikwazi ukubanikeza too much products, but I can just direct them to which bangadayisa which products.
Right. So Oma, how do you ensure ukuthi some of these consumers they comply emithethweni letside?
I'm glad to ngibuzwa akhuluma ngokuthi ama complaints amaningi that come her way, it's about returns.
Yeah.
Let's look at the legislation. Legislation is very clear, and actually e-commerce ukuthi the consumer umthengi une right yokuthi change her mind after e-commerce transaction to say, I'm no longer interested.
Yeah.
As long as it's within 7 working days. So we call that a cooling off period in terms of Section 43 of Electronic Communication and Transaction Act. So these are the things from the place yabantu abathengisayo ku-e-commerce, they need to know and not hinder abathengi from those rights, because I can transact today online, but if I'm still within the 7 days, I can say I'm no longer interested. And umthetho uthi, you don't ask me the reason. I can say I'm no longer interested. And in addition to that, the same legislation iti, if I'm no longer interested, and in a case yoguti, so ithathile imali yami, that means you need to refund the money within 30 days.
Okay.
You refund the money back to me. And in this essence, you are not going to charge me a cancellation or a penalty fees. And we are seeing them missing that part. Which, okay, because you are cancelling, now we are going to take 5% or 10%. The law
So
doesn't
refund,
allow that.
we are in full.
In full. And it must come back within the 30 days. And if you have cancelled within 7 working days, then the refund must be processed back to umtengi within 30 days. And maybe by default, as we maintain that 30 days as the supplier, then the law says after that 30 days, you need to ensure that you refund within 7 days.
So does that apply if a condition yale product say shinjile? Noma ke ngayibuyisela in the same condition that I received it. I mean, what are the rights of the supplier when it comes to returned products?
Interesting question. If a product mele ibe gu condition efike ngayo, you cannot consume the product, then later uti you are cancelling. Imele ibe good condition efike ngayo. So remember the Consumer Protection Act now, another piece of legislation, go section 20, iti if the consumer uye watenga a product and did not get time to examine or the opportunity to examine the product,
yes, it happens.
Then the consumer has the right to return the product. Because when you are buying e-commerce space, you are not given the opportunity to examine. You can only examine when the delivery is made. So hence, that's why gunalio provision yoguti. Now, if you are not satisfied of what you are seeing, you can always return the product.
Maybe kulele phuzu lakho, let me get Nolthando's perspective lapha. Ukuthi nangabe asengibekisa nge-TV, nabe mina ngithenge i-TV kuwe, and then after 3-4 days seyicala ke kufisitela lesithombe angisas understand kahle sadlale kahle. Would you still accept that product?
No, definitely. On the marketplaces, njengabo Take a Lot, you actually have 6 months warranty. So even if you can use it, maybe 7 in 6 months, you have a right to sell. Then also in drop shipping, also as we do have our return policies, so you can return the product as long as it's in a good condition. If it's your TV, mangabi fike kuwe it defective, it's not your fault. You can return. But mangabusu isebenzisile after 7 days nami ayikho into engayenza.
Oh, okay. So nangabe ke maybe ngithenga i-TV and ngibona ukuthi lesithombe asangijabulisi, and then if I return the product to you in a condition lobona ngathi ayisalungi ukuthi nawe ungaphindza uyireselle, what then happens?
But is it after 7 days?
Maybe it's after 7 days.
No, if it's after 7 days.
So there's nothing you can do.
No,
But within 7 days again?
I can take it back and then I'll offer you another TV.
Okay.
Yeah, for exchange.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens you'll make a loss, to be honest. Sometimes now maybe it's gonna cost you more than the TV itself.
Yeah.
So you just have to my responsibility is ogubane business sometimes. You just take that loss.
So kulo 6 months warranty, does it apply to ongema appliance akho under your shop or certain brands?
Certain products.
Oh, okay.
Certain products.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Oma, siyati ke ukuthi so many of our consumers, man, they are financially stretched, and babona ukuthi ke lana indlela lelula yekuphila yekwakha imali. So what's your advice to them?
For me,
like, is it really a viable profit-making initiative?
Absolutely. For me, I feel ukuthi anything that you can put your hands on to make extra income or to make a basic income, you can do it. But I think the suppliers needs to be aware ukuthi can you understand the laws? Because manje, there are this legislation that protects umtengi. So if you are not aware of them, you can end up being frustrated when as a supplier, because now you will be getting these returns and uzofila frustrated because you did not make time to research about imithetho yokuvikela abathengi. But if you know, like Manglalela, she knows and she understands. She mentioned 6 months, you know. That is an automated warranty that comes with the rights in terms of the Consumer Protection Act. Guti, anything that is not durable, sustainable, and is not fit for purpose within 6 months from the date of purchase, umtengi unelungelo to take it back. But you said something that is quite interesting here. Ute is se TV, asak jabulisi. It's a feeling issue now. Yes. It's not a defect. So it's issues of the heart. Okay. So the consumer is not protected when it's a feeling, because 2 weeks ago this TV was playing perfectly. Manje interested. So you cannot go back and frustrate the supplier. Hence, I mentioned they've got terms and conditions. And I'm glad the supplier is allowed terms and conditions. But what we need to bear in mind is that her terms and conditions cannot supersede the legislation. So it must be within the legislation.
So obviously, li protector bobani, li protector the supplier, the consumer, or the middleman?
I like that question, because we are not for consumers and we are not for suppliers. We listen to both parties, and then we assess in line with the legislation, and then we give recommendations.
Okay. So in this instance, sesikhulumile rights of the supplier. Atsini ngema rights a consumer in this transaction?
The right to return. So immediately, maubona I supplier iti no returns, it's a red flag. You must run away, because you have the right in terms of the Consumer Protection Act to return if the product is not performing according to the purpose that it was designed for, right? And I consumer in a right yoguti if ufunu puma, as long as they are within the cooling off period, angapuma gilo contract agreement.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. This is getting interesting. Now you make me want to change my career now. All right, let's pause it right there and take another commercial break. Welcome back, everybody. To take part in this discussion, you can call our participation lines on 011-714-0672 or 011-714-0674. Ungasithumela futhi na WhatsApp ku-060-844-9857 or send your views to consumer@sabc.co.za. Siyatfolakala futhi na ku-Facebook. You can post your questions and your comments there. And singakachubeki nenkulumo yethu, let's take our next caller. Sina Rose ulapha ke eNatali. Sakumole ehleleni sawubona.
Yebo sawubona njani?
Siyaphila kunjani mama?
Ngiyaphila, khuluma lo mama Mkhabela eDinango eSodwana.
Siyakwamukela mama. What's on your mind? Khuluma nami.
Yes. But ngizwa usisi lana ukhuluma nge-product ukuthi if it's more than 7 days, uthola ukuthi we have a problem, you can't return it back. But ngathenga amaketele uma khiphi kune-patent product laphayana ele-warranty ikhuluma ngo-1 year.
Okay.
Ukuthi kuhlangana kanjani ukuthi akasakwazi ukungisiza kodwa manje i-warranty yami ithi 1 year warranty.
Okay, kumbuto lomuhle loyo Rose. Thank you so much for your call. But akusita ke kulelo hlangothi. And that's actually a very good question ngoba ukhuluma nga 6 months make lapha ukhuluma nga 7 days kanzi lapha na Rose lapha uyashaya uthi yena ke igedlela lakhe belithi 1 year. Which is which?
I think depend okokuqala ukuthi uthenge kuphi. Mawuthenge ku my own online website, I can put my 7 days policy, return policy, right? But mawuthenge kuma marketplaces now banama policies up. So I think it depends ukuthi uthenge. Mayithenge on a physical store bayakwazi ukufaka ama 1 year 2 years warranty. So I think on my side ngicabanga ukuthi depend ukuthi uthenge kuphi the kettle.
Oh, okay. Sho yosele esitolo sakho wena ke ipolicy ithini?
My policy, it's 7 days a return.
7 days go onke ama-products
For drop
Igedlela, ifridge, i-TV.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, for just drop shipping.
What if the original manufacturer in a warranty ya 1 year kanti wena ukhuluma nga 7 days?
I just put 7 days a returns policy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So wena uyayishintsha le ndvo vele uyifake.
No, I think
Hambe ngolayini
I
wakho.
think most of our products that we are selling, they don't come with warranties. So I
I
think
don't think there's an electronic product that doesn't come with a warranty. Ikona?
as we source them from this Chinese shop just around here. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the suppliers are different.
Yeah,
and
the
they come
suppliers-
with different policies.
Yeah, they come with different policies.
Okay. So uthini ungamphendula uthini ke lapha Rose in terms of the returns policy? Ngoba kuna 6 months, 1 year, 7 days.
Yeah, in terms of the law, we need to draw a distinction ukuthi sikhuluma ngani la, because if we are saying it's a change of heart, her terms and condition will kick in. But Simpiwe, if now the product is failing to perform according to the designed purpose, then the law kicks in 6 months. Yeah, irrespective of its terms and conditions, like as it's 7 days, as long as the product is failing to perform. But if now I've decided to change my heart, ngoba ngibone ithengiswa somewhere lesser than what I bought from her, then she's got all the right to say within 7 days.
Okay, so what if the product iqale ku developer ke tinkinga after those 7 days? And then which law applies? Umthetho we dropshipper, umthetho wale entrepreneur, noma umthetho nje wala South Africa longamela ke electronic products?
Good question. The product is developing problems of performance after the
yes.
7 days.
After the 7 days is
Then the
elapsed.
Consumer Protection Act kicks in.
Oh,
Yam protector umtengi within 6 months, right?
Right.
And maybe further to that, ungati, okay, oh my God, what if the product fails after 6 months?
Yes,
Then we go back to the manufacturer's warranty that you are referring to. Guti abanye banikeza 1 year, abanye bazothi 24 months. Then that will come in.
So which law is superior than the other?
Consumer
National
Protection
Consumer
Act.
Protection Act.
Yeah. Consumer Protection Act.
No, the reason I'm asking this, ukuthi na ukhuluma ukuthi CPA yona ikhuluma nga 6 months, ganzi I manufacturer's warranty ikhuluma nga 1 year.
Okay, interesting. Masibeke kanje. CPA, it within 6 months, you have the right to return. And when you return, redress yako, it's either a refund or a replacement or a repair. We call them the 3 R's. And the law says it's up to the option of umtengi.
Got
The
you.
supplier doesn't have to choose for me a repair. As long as I'm still within 6 months. So yabona ukuthi umthetho ukera I-weight lapho. Then if the 6 months is lulile and then product fails within 8 months, 9 months, mase siya ku warranty yesitolo, it doesn't give you the leverage yet 3 R's. It's either bathi sizo repairer, but they won't say we are going to refund you. The terms and condition will come with that clause yokuthi we are repairing, but you won't get a refund or a replacement.
Okay.
So umthetho ukera I-weight lapho ukuthi you've got the option to choose if it's still within 6 months.
Okay. So nolthando isitolo sakho sithini ke? Siya repairer noma siya replacer?
It's not replace.
Or niya replacer?
Yeah, we can replace.
What then happens to the product that is that's faulty?
Faulty, we can replace. It's gonna come back to us and then we're gonna send it back to the supplier. But most of the time you try also, I think it's your responsibility, ma umuntu or dayisa store, to check if everything is fine before even we ship it out to, so that you will avoid a lot of returns.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ku platform yakho or maybe ku website ngibona I-fridge noma ngibona I-TV noma kasese nje ngibona I-fridge mina ngifuna I-double door fridge. Naso ngideliver sengibona I-single door fridge. So lokho kuyakubangelwe yini? Is it an error on your side or is it an error on the supplier side?
I think most of the time, so it's your responsibility at the end of the day. So to check if everything is fine. So if you are drop shipping, I think
Yeah.
Mangabu drop shipper, obviously you can't see the product. It goes from the supplier straight to customer, right? But mangabu daisa go indawo zama marketplace. Qala kithi ama products njengama supplier
Yes.
bese air kwi marketplace. but marketplace food nayo ayikwazi ukuyi-accepta if it's an incorrect product. So leyo mistake leyo ingenzeka mangabe you are the one handling it and sending it straight to the customer. So I think sometimes senginoticile nami abantu abaningi bayathanda ukuyenza leyo nto. I think it's just another way of scamming people. Mangabe wena uthenga i-double door akunikeze one. I think it's another because a lot of complaints they are coming in. Umuntu ethenga upink umsendele upurple ngoba unopurple store. So I think it's another way of just scamming now.
Yeah, and I've heard so many scams. What kind of scams? Negutsi le scam, is it intentional on your part?
I'm not doing it, but I'm just saying. I'm
No,
not doing it.
But
saying the way mangizoyitori zabantu uyazi ukuthi I think it's intentional. Yabo njengokuthi customer malithenga, I think that's why mayikhuluma ngomthetho nayo ukuthi I think there must be a strict law to these type of things, ama situations kanje. Every time when uthola ama complaint shukuthi lo muntu lo handlisha le store leso unenkinga. Because awukwazi wonke umuntu hleze complain ngokuthi uthole i-product wrong.
Yeah, and speaking of complaints, ingabe ikhona inzawo noma ke platform where I can read ama reviews about a certain shop so that I don't go there?
You can also go on Google and there was another one. It's just that I forgot the name, but there's another one online. Ongakwazi ukureport. I think it's called. Okay, no, it's fine. I forgot
No,
it.
it's
But
fine, it's
yeah,
fine,
yeah, no, but you can go on Google and report a company.
And I would imagine the industry is so saturated. There's just so many of you. How do you deal with the competition?
I think back to Lento Besisho, getting the right product, the product demand. So more in Zeganjalo, it's less competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Problem is when no get nifunu kudayisinte efanayo.
Yes.
So sexo by competition then, and then competition will lead to small profit margins.
Right, right. I can imagine. Hi, Mbugeli, asesesegel kefule flek dinangri. Please do join us after this break. Welcome back, everybody. This is our very final segment. Sakubeka futhi nenzaba yethu ke sikhuluma ke namhla nge-drop shipping kanye ke ne-e-commerce, and it's been a gold mine, especially on the internet. So kusakhona longakuxosha ke if you just joined us ke longakusita ukuthi nawe ungacalela ibhizinisi yakho online ku-e-commerce noma ke nge-drop shipping. Asesikhuluma ngema complaints, nekuthi ke inhloboni ma complaints, what kind of complaints, and I would imagine ukuthi there's different ways to deal with certain complaints, isn't it?
Yeah, mostly the complaints esisitholayo from e-commerce space yilento besikhuluma ngayo manje ukuthi you order a laptop, then on arrival at delivery you find out ukuthi he calculated lento abayilethile. You know, so it's very much important ukuthi i-description ibe clear from the website, ne characteristic yaleyo product, you know, ibe clear. She mentioned the color. Those are the type of complaints we are receiving. Uguti, I said gray, but something like shady blue has been delivered. So these are the type of complaints we are receiving from the office. And obviously, Tina, what the role that we play in facilitating the mediation is to ensure Guti, the two parties come to some sort of resolution. Yeah, but so Tina, we don't chase the supplier away. We want to make sure Uguti, the two parties maintain a relationship yabo, because obviously there's a misunderstanding from the side of the supplier. Uguti umthetho utini. So Tina, we come in, si bring a perspective yomthetho. Uguti, okay, remember umthengi mele ayo complain akala la investe khona imali yakhe. You don't just come to the ombud. You first go to her, umnikeze a chance to resolve the matter.
Right.
So if the feedback I satisfied to you, then the law allows you to approach the ombud within the jurisdiction. So Tina, that's where we step in. Where did they miss it? Then we give recommendation in line nomthetho. According to this section, when abomelo nigeze a full description of product, and if ever gunama cost, price ibe clear, ama taxes, ama shipping cost ibe clear. So that's where you've went wrong. So fix. It's either you are refunding umtengi or it's either you are replacing the product. So we give recommendation for the two parties in order to maintain a relationship bakwazi ukusebenzisana even going forward.
Look, shothi mina ke ngi-consumer and I've reported Nolthando. If like your office can rule against me, nisho ukuthi no Nolthando right, ngimi lo wrong.
Precisely.
Okay.
Abathengi bahlala bangekho right sonke isikhathi because they believe that the consumer or the customer is always right.
Yeah.
But sometimes they fall short, especially ngalento le ama feelings yokuchange mind in a product.
Yes.
That thing is not covered by the law. If you are changing your mind, that's why when we educate abathengi siyabafundisa ukuthi before you transact ne supplier, understand that there are terms and conditions so that in case you change your mind, you know what you are sitting with. Okay. Sometimes the consumer is expects in imali back. Can't you supplier it? No, I don't give money back. I give credit note. That means you can still spend in my shop, but I'm not going to give you the money.
Right,
yeah,
right.
but
Nolthando, as we wrap the show, yini ke longa magama ke inkuthatho noma ke words of encouragement for those who are aspiring to venture into your industry.
Ngathi kubo kanjena uyakwazi ukudayisa, it's profitable ukudayisa ku dropshipping, doing dropshipping and e-commerce. It's not oversaturated, abekho baningi abantu abayenzayo. So internet also manje inkulu, information is already there out. And also my side, I also offer mentorship if you need help. So maybe you can.
What kind of mentorship, just briefly in 10 seconds?
So I just teach people how to sell in these marketplaces, about Takealot, Amazon, Macro, and doing drop shipping.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, great chatting to you. Sabonga kakhulu. Thank you so much for such a fruitful conversation. Ngiyathemba ukuthi ke kunenge lesabakufunzile ke ma viewers out there. Kwanyalo ke mbukeli sasifikile amaphethelweni ehlelo lethu namhla. Ngithi angibonga ngithi vakashi lethu ngekuba nathi ngesikhathi sathu. Ngithaza bonga kanye nani ngebabukele ngekuba nathi kuze kube manje. Asihlangane futhi evikini elitako lapho sitaba lesinilethela lenye indzaba letawuthinza nine nemalungelo enu njengabathengi la kumahamba phambili SABC1 Mzansi for sure naku SABC Plus. From me Simphiwe Ngcongwane and the rest of the team, sizike nitsale kahle. Do have a great week ahead. Cheers.
Hallelujah.